South America is one of the most interesting places in the world. It has 12 countries and nearly 400 million people. Some parts are very hot, other parts are cold and mountainous. There are rivers and lakes where people travel and work. There are places with few people and big cities where many people live. Communicating in a place as big as South America is not easy. It reaches from the equator to Antarctica. The Caribbean Sea is in the north, to the east is the Atlantic Ocean, and the Pacific Ocean is in the west. How do all the people in these different places talk to each other? The languages used most are Spanish and Portuguese, but there are many other languages too. Brazil is the biggest country in South America, famous for the city of Rio and its beautiful beaches. Almost all the people of Brazil speak Portuguese, but some also speak Guarani, a local language passed on from the people who lived in Brazil thousands of years ago. Colombia is the second biggest country in South America and is home to cities like Bogota. Most Colombians speak Spanish, but a few hundred people still speak a language called Witoto. In fact, Colombia once had 68 other languages, but only a few of them remain. Argentinians are also mostly Spanish speakers. 1.5 million of the people speak Italian too. And just like Brazil and Colombia, there are some local languages that have been spoken for thousands of years. Some, like Vilela, only have 15 or 20 speakers left. But why is it that these old languages are not as popular as Spanish and Portuguese? Over 500 years ago, Europeans from Spain and Portugal arrived in South America just before 1500. They soon introduced their own languages. But before the Spanish and Portuguese came, there were many different people already living in South America, speaking hundreds of different languages. Some people still live in the same way as their ancestors did hundreds of years ago. They still speak the same languages. The ancient cities and places where these languages started have mostly gone now. A few are left, but they are not busy anymore. There are places for tourists to visit, like Machu Picchu in the Andes Mountains. Many people hope that the same thing doesn't happen to the old languages of South America. They hope that people will continue to speak them.